Hey, 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 welcome to the Real Talk podcast, where we will have chill conversations about life and talk about relatable life experiences, share tips, wisdom, and truth. The truth. Hoping that this would be a great reminder and shift as we walk through life.
Talagang pag hindi ka nag-give up and all, there will be a reward. Pag nalampasan mo kasi mga ganitong challenges, pakiramdam mo you could really surpass anything eh. But going out of my comfort zone, I realized ang daming opportunities and blessings.
Hello guys, good evening or good day. Welcome back to the Real Talk podcast. So right now we will be having a very special guest who is super close to my heart talaga. She's not just an auditor, she's not just a motivational speaker and even motivator to the people around her, but she's also a beauty queen. So please welcome Ate Micrin, at Jewel. That's what they call her. But I love to call her Ate Micrin.
Good
Good
evening. Actually,
evening.
yung net ko is really slow. Naka-cut tayo right now.
Oh
But I'm
no.
trying to pause na lang, do my post
Yeah.
para pag-edit
Go.
ko okay. It's long
You're
overdue actually. I think nasa mga episodes 3 or 4 mo yata ako. Pero dahil sobrang busy at work, I mean transitions at work. So, nasa episode 9, right? I'm your episode
yeah.
9.
Episode 8 actually.
Ah,
Episode 8. Yes.
ah,
Mali
I
yung
love
numbering
8.
ko.
Ah,
Oh
mali ba number
really?
mo? So, episode
Really?
8, I love 8, yeah. Kasi yung birthday ko, di ba, July 28. So, I love anything that's with 8.
8.
Wala lang. Anything with 8, yeah.
Infinity. Yes.
Ayun.
That's
So, thank you for having me, Faye.
You're
Excited
very
ako.
welcome, Ate. Me too, me
Yes.
too. I'm super excited with
Mm-mm.
all the wisdom that you will be sharing. Okay lang,
Medyo
you're
nakakahiya
still.
sa mga guests mo kasi
Ano
sinabi
ba?
mo beauty queen. Pero yeah, former naman. So, it has been like
Former.
3 years already yung last
Yeah.
na national pageant ko before. So yeah,
Pero
sige,
you've shared
let's get it
na,
rolling.
yeah, okay.
Hmm.
Pero you've shared na you're also parang encouraging the current Binibining Pilipinas participants. Is that allowed to share? You're also encouraging beauty queens at the moment
Yeah.
for the Binibining Pilipinas, right?
Actually, yung sa Binibining Pilipinas, kakatapos lang, I have a good friend who was part of Binibining Pilipinas class 2020, yeah, na
Mhm.
ginanap niya yung 2021. And she's a
Yeah.
dear friend. Nakalaban ko siya when we had our national pageant way back 2018.
Mm-mm.
And kumbaga right now, yung during that time na I was able to share with her some things like personality development and some Q&As. Then
Wow.
last night, that's why hindi natuloy yung Saturday recording natin because I trained someone for Q&A for Miss Universe Philippines naman. So yun,
Ooh, cool.
nakakalabas lang ng result right now. So the battle is really hard sa pageant right now. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm helping yung mga co-candidates ko before and mga
Aw.
nakilala na rin sa pageant industry in the Q&A part. Kasi
Yeah.
lipas na ako sa pageant because of the age. Kasi may age
Grabe.
limit yung pageants.
Ay,
So,
really? Hanggang ilang taon?
oo. So, ano na lang yun?
Pagka-pageantry?
Oo. It depends. Like, for example, Miss Universe Philippines, a cut-off age is like 27. But I think in the international stage, 28 yata. Kung yung height requirements sa Miss Universe inales, dapat
Oo.
pati age. Because I think
Yeah.
girls
Agree.
with more wisdom yung mas mga may edad na girls.
Mm-mm.
Diba? So I think yun yung kailangan siguro i-consider para mas maging inclusive yung mga paths. But anyway, it's the current rule.
So, speaking of being a beauty queen, let's ask
Oo
na the
nga.
first question. Okay, game. How did you become a beauty queen?
Okay. So yung question, nakakatawa kasi yung story behind that. Kasi yung bunso kong kapatid, siya talaga yung beauty queen of the family. So siya yung locally in Batangas, she's competing and she's being crowned. I mean, she's the beauty queen in the family. Now, during that time, I'm encouraging her na sali ka sa national pageants kasi she has the height, she has the body, the face, and she can really do well in the pageant. So ako naman, parang, though hindi ko pa kilala kasi dati yung mga big camps like the Kagandahang Flores and Aces and Queens, So, naging
Mm.
part ako ng kagandahang florist yung mga recent nito, yung mga naging yung pageant ko na naging last.
Yeah.
Tapos, naghahanap ako like, handler. So, tingin-tingin lang ako ng handler, ganyan. So,
Oo.
may someone from Batangas na meron siyang handler. Kinontak ko lang, inask ko lang kung nag-handle siya ng gusto mag-pageant and the likes.
Mm.
Tapos, hanggang sa, ako yung tinanong if I want to join. Kasi sabi niya, parang you could join. Tapos, by
Yeah.
that time, I was like 26 ata nun.
Mhm.
Wala akong confidence sa ganyan because
Right.
all my life, like, until 2016, I
Mhm.
felt like, hindi, physically, I'm not beautiful enough. I mean,
Mm.
wala. I felt like, kasi mula bata ako, I am kind of being bullied, like, sa school,
Mm.
and hanggang edad na 25, 24, because I
Mhm.
look really different. Like, alam mo yun, hindi ka kasi inaalagaan ng maayos ng self ko. Like, I look really like, yung kilay ko sobrang kapal, yung hair ko lagi lang nakapusod. Yung I don't really
Mm.
do
Nag-aayos.
things to make me like physically, na mag-ayos.
Yeah.
So yun. So nung time na inask ako nung handler na yon, si Kuya Mon, ganyan.
Aha.
So sabi ko, kaya ba? Like, totoo ba? Pwede ba? They saw so much potential in me because I know how to talk well. And
Right.
parang napaka-eloquent ko daw when speaking. I have so
Mhm.
much knowledge. And sabi nila sa akin, sa beauty pageants right now, lalo na sa era ngayon,
Mhm.
yung beauty physically, kung paano magpasarela walk, and all others can be
Mm.
fixed. But
Mm.
your
Yeah.
eloquence, your communication skills, and your knowledge,
It's
this is
hard.
something na kahit i-train mo siya, medyo matatagalan. And pag
Right.
natural ka kasing speaker, like for example ako, ang dali ng mga ideas,
Mhm.
lalo na sa pageant world ngayon na ang kailangan nila is someone who could speak and could be a spokesperson sa
Yeah,
iba-ibang
right.
advocacies. So yun, tinry
Makes
ko lang.
sense.
May iba kung unang inauditionan na pageant,
Mhm.
but I ended up in a national pageant wherein concerned siya sa environment. So supposedly that first national pageant I had will be like my stepping stone to the Miss Earth
Mhm.
Philippines. But yun nga, yung sa Miss Earth naman, what happened was, because due to conflict din at the same time sa work, and I think I'm beating already the cut-off age by then. So
Mm.
nag-ano na ako, like nag-withdraw kasi during that time, yung career ko talaga is more important
Mm.
kesa sa pageant. Because I joined already once and I won like a place during my first pageant. So yeah,
Mm.
yun.
Yung age mo, when you joined, it's late na kasi 26, right?
Yeah,
Mm.
26, 20, late na
Yeah.
siya. And actually, yung mga handlers ko and even my camp before is like
Yeah.
sobrang nahihinayang because they
Mm.
could really see a lot of potential. And yun nga, age cut off na rin kasi. So yun.
Yeah. Oh,
Mm-mm.
sayang. Oo nga. Ay,
Marami nanghihinayang, but yeah, that's life. So ngayon, yung passion ko is to help, parang queen maker, yan.
yeah.
Nag-help ng mga
Oh,
gusto matuto sa Q&A, personality development, and the likes. So yun.
right. And you were also a motivational speaker din, sabi mo, at schools din, di ba? So,
Yes. Oo.
how do you use that beauty queen experience? Or di ba before ka pa nag-beauty queen, you were
Hmm.
already a motivational speaker to the students?
Yes. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Correct. So normally mga accountancy and audit students, because I'm an accountant slash
Yeah.
auditor. So
Mm-mm.
normally yung mga talks ko sa school, motivational or at the same time minsan technical. So it
Mm-mm.
depends kung ano yung invitation ng school. But actually sa sobrang busy ko as an auditor, minsan marami akong schools na natatanggihan dito sa mga
Mm-mm.
universities sa Manila. But even before beauty pageants, nagto-talk na talaga ako. And I love talking to students because I was once a student and I know
Yeah.
how they feel as an accountancy student. So I
Mm-mm.
think I was able to share a lot. And also yung ano yung expect nila kapag nasa outside world na. I mean, pagtapos ng school. Because school is really different
Yeah.
from work kapag nasa work
Agree. Oh
setting
my
ka na.
God.
Oo,
Yes.
yung nasa theories, they are all different kapag nasa actual setup ka na. So yeah,
Mm-mm.
yun yung isa sa namimiss ko rin gawin ngayon during pandemic kasi
Aw.
mas iba talaga pag personal. Tapos yung
Yes, that's
afterwards,
true.
yung
Mm.
maraming magme-message sa'yo ng mga bata kasi
Mm-mm.
parang na-inspire sila to continue
Yeah.
yung journey nila sa accountancy. So yun yung something nakakamiss ngayon during pandemic.
Mm. Oh, yes. Okay, sige. I think that
Sige.
leads to the next. From your stories, your experiences, there's a lot of things that you've gone through now in life, right? Was there a time that you're getting discouraged na and wanna quit? Can you share an
Okay.
experience?
One experience, I guess, start siguro sa school way back,
Mm-mm.
college days, sobrang hirap kasi nung accountancy talaga. I mean, alam ko lahat, iba-ibang hirap ng courses. But during my
Yeah.
time, when I was in LaSalle, sa Lipa, it was a zero-based system. So meaning
Mm-mm.
if over 10 yung exam mo, the passing is 8. And by that time, I was a scholar also. So I need to maintain that scholarship because if I will not maintain that scholarship, hindi ako kapag-aral. I mean,
Yeah.
talagang scholarship asa ako dati.
Mm-mm.
I'm using that scholarship for 10 years eh. So yun
Mm-mm.
yung akala ko like nakaka-give up na kasi talaga minsan ano na yung nasa ano ka na sabit na yung
Yeah,
sa grade
grades.
mo. Oo.
Yeah.
But um yun nga talagang pag hindi ka nag-give up and all, there will be a reward. So after yung during the
Oh.
college, I never really imagined I will be able to graduate with a Latin honor and
Mm-mm.
was able to give a chance na mag-speak during the graduation during college. So
Mm-mm.
yun parang doon nag-start yung ano ko, yung parang okay, I can speak. Yun yung first na thousands yung audience ko nung
Mm-mm.
nag-speak ako sa stage. So yun yung
Yeah.
first ever speaking engagement ko,
Mm.
the graduation day. Tapos board exam. Muntik na ako hindi mag-board exam. I was really
Mm.
pressured back then. Sobra yung pressure. As in talagang 2 months before the board exam, inuwi na ako ng
Mm.
family ko sa Lipa because I was too pressured and hindi na ako
Gosh.
nakakapag-aral. Parang I'm just crying.
Oh,
So
no.
like parang emotional breakdowns and pero sabi
Mm.
ko, nasimulan ko to, I need to finish this. Kahit
Yeah.
hindi na ako masyadong nakapag-review nun, I took the exam still. And
Wow.
blessedly, one take lang, I was able to pass. Yun, ang daming mga
Gosh.
moments na hindi na talaga as in, sige, hindi na next year na lang mag-exam and all.
Yeah.
But God is really good. He really
Mm.
knows how to redeem us on those
Wow. Yeah.
situations.
That's true.
And siguro yung another hardship na, ito na yung nasa ano na, corporate setting ka na.
Mm.
Madami dyan. Kasi ito yung moment wherein mga first time mo ma-experience yung actual setting sa real world. Is something na
Yeah.
hindi ka gaya sa school na, for example, nagkamali ka, pwede mong
Mm.
aralin, tapos bawi ka sa next quiz. No,
Mhm.
kasi dito, when you are in a corporate setting, magkamali ka, like for example, you're an accountant or an auditor, merong impact yan financially or operationally. So, you really
Mm.
need to do good. And marami akong instances before, like for example, in my past work, nakasubmit na yung report even to the president and nagkaroon ako ng mistake. Like, yung 300, parang 350 million, nailagay ko lang kasi 3.5 million. So, sabi ko,
Gosh.
grabe, yung mga ganong instances,
Yeah.
yeah. As in, yung mga ganong instances, you just really need to learn. And dun ko natutunan
Wow.
how to be accountable with your actions. And
Mm.
once you know how to be accountable, like you know how to say sorry pag nagkamali ka, or just saying na, I don't know how to do it, dun
Mm.
ka mag-learn and dun ka mag-grow eh. Maraming time
Mm.
na parang almost give up kasi parang grabe ang hirap ng ginagawa ko. But if you humble enough yourself to learn things na hindi mo alam and to
Wow.
really find like mentors that could guide you, and kapag
Yeah.
teachable ka,
Mm.
malayo yung mararating mo. And pag nalampasan mo kasi mga ganitong challenges, pakiramdam mo you could really surpass anything eh. So
Yeah.
yon, madami Faye, but yun yung nare-remember ko talaga dun sa tatlong phases ko mula college, mula na nag-work, and siguro sa
Mm.
pageant, because this is something na out of my league, kumbaga.
Yeah.
Hindi ako marunong magpasarela. Alam mo yung
Mm.
sakang ako. And alam mo yun, yung may mga ano pa ako, may mga insecurities pa ako on my body. Kasi
Mm.
parang pakiramdam ko hindi ako makinis for this pageant, or hindi ako kagandahan, or hindi maganda
Mm.
yung nuntok ko, ganyan. Yun yung parang ayoko na, parang wag na hindi to para sa akin. Bakit ba ako nag-go out of my comfort zone? Okay na ako dito
Right.
sa accountant ako and all. Wala naman akong kailangan patunayan all. But that pageant, yung almost nung una parang i-give up ko na kasi parang ayoko na nito, parang hindi
Mm.
ako comfortable. But going out of my comfort zone, I realized ang daming opportunities and blessings after you go out of
Wow.
your comfort zone. So yun,
So
lahat ng
good.
mga challenges na yun, I think sums up kung sino ako right now actually as a
Mm.
person. Not
That's true.
perfect. Yeah, not
Yeah.
perfect, but growing and growing, I think.
Yeah. Wow. Life really humbles you. God would really
Mm.
humble you and would
Mm-hmm.
really change you once you've opened up to Him from your comfort zone. He will really surprise you with so many blessings, with so many unexpected things and miracles. And
Yes.
I like that so much about your journey from school up until now that you're working. And yeah, thank you for sharing that, Ate. So, going back to the beauty queen experience, because I've heard about this task force, Jewel. So tell me about more about this task
Ah,
force.
yeah. So when I joined the national pageant in 2018, I have two advocacies back then. So
Mm-hmm.
yung advocacy na related sa environment because we are kinda, syempre, required ka to have your advocacy na environmental related because it's an environmental pageant. But
Yeah.
during that time, I still push for my another advocacy which is really dear to me. Yung task
Mm-hmm.
force jewel kasi, bakit siya task force jewel? Kasi I felt
Mm-mm.
like every girls are like jewels. So Jewel is my
Wow.
second name. So my current
Yeah.
Jewel, diba? So I remember, if you remember in the Bible, God always loved giving second names, like Sarai to
Yes.
Sarah,
Oh my
Abram to
God, yes.
Abraham. So during that time, I felt like when I started joining the pageant, and after my breakup in 2016, wherein
Mm-mm.
dun ko talaga minahal ng gusto yung sarili ko, I felt like God gave me a second name. So I felt like he reminded me na parang, your second name is Jewel. It
Yeah.
means precious. It's just simply, yung name mo defines who you are.
Oh
That's
wow.
yung source ng Task Force Jewel. So yung
Yeah.
Task Force Jewel is an advocacy wherein you encourage young girls and
Mm.
women of all ages
Yeah.
to embrace how precious they are. So kaya
So
siya
good.
task force is para siyang ganito. You encourage someone
Mm-hmm.
and when that person realizes her value as a woman, how precious she is, she will
Mm-mm.
pass it to other girls around her, di ba? So para kayong
Yeah.
task force na
Yeah.
parang parami kayo ng parami. Isa
Mm-hmm.
kayong force na magsasama-sama and mag-spread out lang, parang spiral, the spiral effect, na parang
Yeah.
nag-start sa isang girl, then nag-spread out siya. Kaya siya tinawag kong Task Force Jewel. So after my name, kasi yun, I experienced bullying, I experienced so much insecurities, even,
Mm-hmm.
well, ang ano naman, Faye, yung insecurities kasi and life from the enemy is always
Yes.
around. It is
Yeah.
something like you just need to remind yourself of what God says about you.
That's so
Like,
good.
alam ko gasgas na to, but laging sinasabi, fearfully and wonderfully made. But that's true.
Yes.
Maraming times, even up to now, like, the last time na nag-chat tayo, di ba sabi ko sa'yo, I felt like my kilay is so makapal and all.
Mm-mm.
Insecurities is just normal. But,
Yeah.
if you allow your
Agree.
insecurities eat you up,
Yeah.
as in talagang kakainin ka dyan, and you felt like
Mm-mm.
every time may makita ka, you tend to compare yourself.
Yeah.
So, insecurities is natural. It's ano lang, kumbaga innate na siya nandyan. Kasi we're
Mm-hmm.
just humans eh. Pero siguro the difference is how you handle that insecurities.
So
So
good.
yun, yung task force jewel, isa yon. Isa yung sa mga advocacy about insecurities, how you see yourself, how you view yourself. So yun
Mm-mm.
talaga, pinush ko yun during the pageant, kahit environmental related siya. And kapag
Yeah.
every time tinatanong ko sa advocacy, I always add that. So even in my talk sa school, kahit hindi na related sa accounting, I always share that advocacy, yung
Mm-mm.
task force jewel. Ayan.
Wow. That's so good. I like when you said na God really loves to give us God loves to give us second names and that means second
Second name.
chances, 'di ba? And grabe yung
Yeah.
second life whenever God
Oo.
brings that out to us. It brings out the purpose that we are born for this world talaga. Sobrang sobrang ganda. Sobrang
Mm-hmm.
galing.
Mm-hmm.
It's so beautiful. Anyway, thanks,
Yeah.
Ate, for sharing that. That's really encouraging. And I
Yeah.
mean, yung task force, Jewel, as kahit na hindi siya vocalized right now, I know that you're doing it.
Mm.
We feel it. I feel it as your sister, as your friend,
Mm.
and everyone around you feels the same way for sure. So yeah, let's move on to the next question, which is also related to the last question. So how did you stay encouraged and motivated during your pageant days or even after?
Even after. Siguro stay motivated because I really have a strong support system back then.
Mm.
Yung family ko, syempre nung una yung family mo parang, wait lang kasi paano yung work mo, yung mga pag-aalala ng parents sa paano yung ganito mo, kaya mo
Yeah.
bagsabihin all. But after that, they became my number one supporter talaga. And at the same time
So
sa work,
good.
my
Yeah.
bosses and even my company supported me and even my
Mm.
CP in Lipa, they supported me like hindi lang morally but financially also because pageants is talagang may gastos yan and all.
Yeah.
And during that time, sabi ko, oh my, I hope may mag-support sa akin and all, like financially. Pero, kasi syempre,
Mm.
malaking bagay if may mag-support sa'yo sa mga gagastusin mo, like yung sa mga outfits, hindi naman kasi
Yeah.
yan libre basta, di ba, yung mga costumes mo and the like. So
Mhm.
siguro, I was stay motivated, encouraged because I have a strong support system back then. And at the same
Wow.
time, ito, lagi kong iniisip, la, hindi na ako bumabata. I will
Mm.
age. Ito, tinanong yan sa akin during close door interview. Bakit ako
Mm.
sumali sa pageant? Ang sabi ko lang dun sa, isa dun sa mga naging judge during close door, because
Mm.
I don't want to have any regrets. Regret na I didn't try this,
Right.
kasi I didn't try this dahil lang may fear ako.
Yeah.
Regret na hindi ko minaximize yung gift ni God sa akin, like the beauty, the knowledge, or the thing that I could share during the pageant. And
Mm.
regret na parang looking back kapag 80 years old na ako or 90, I'm on my wheelchair or my deathbed, iniisip ko, sayang nung bata sana ako nakapag-pageant, diba? So,
Mm.
yun yung pinakaayaw kong mangyari din, yung magkaroon ka ng regrets. That's why I pushed for it. So,
So
motivated
good.
and all. And it was my first pageant back then. Sobrang lang ako
Mm.
nag-enjoy. Nakita ko may mga candidates kasi na pang ilang pageant na nila and they were so pressured to win.
Pressured.
But I
Yeah.
think the difference is yung motivated ako in a way na yung driving force ko is like, I just want to enjoy this. So yun,
Mm.
it will come out naturally in stage kapag ine-enjoy
Yeah.
mo lang siya.
Yeah. I really love your answer when you said na community, the people around you really
Yes.
help you strive. Not really
Mm-hmm.
strive, but thrive during the season. Na even during the pageant and after it, it's really a big thing when you surrounded yourself with the right people who would really encourage you
Yes.
and would really pray for you during those times up until
Yes.
now. Especially
Yes.
during these times, 'di ba? I like
Yes,
that.
sobra.
Yeah.
Oo. Sobrang importante. Family, your
Yeah.
community, even it's church or your circle of friends. Kasi
Yes.
sabi nga nila, kung sino yung sinusurround mo, it will reflect on your life eh. Kasi kasama mo
Yes.
sila. It will really affect you.
True.
That's why choosing the right circle and people is really important. And at the
Mm-mm.
same time, being open with your family. Alam ko may mga people na hindi open sa family, but I do hope and pray na as time goes by, kung may mga taong ganon, magkaroon ng yung talagang good relationship with the family. Kasi sobrang
Yeah.
important na yung family, di ba? First, yan eh, kumbaga, binigay sa atin ni God. So,
Takbuhan. Yes.
alam natin na sila yung number one supporter. And
Yeah.
iwan ka man ng buong community around, your family will not leave you eh. I always believe on that.
That's true. That's super agree to that. All throughout your pageant journey, what had God
Journey.
taught you?
Siguro first and foremost is to just enjoy the now. Yun
Mm-mm.
yung unang-una, yung like live now. Yun yung una ko natutunan back then.
Right.
Like whatever is in front of you, I presented to you. And
Mm-mm.
you know it's from my will. I mean, you know that it's God's will for you. Just grab it and go for it. Because
Wow.
sabi ko nga, I don't want to have any regrets. And
Mm-mm.
I don't want to waste the talents and the gifts that God gave me. So yun yung unang-unang kong na-learn during my pageant journey. Pangalawa is, yung nagli-limit lang sa self mo is ikaw. We have
Wow.
so
Yeah.
much, kumbaga, so much things na kaya natin gawin. Walang
Mm-hmm.
imposible if you just push for it, pray for it, and you really surround yourself with the right people. So that's the second thing that I've learned. And siguro third that I've learned during the journey
Mm-mm.
is just being yourself, but at the same time, while being yourself, make sure that you are anchored to God's word. Kasi it will
Wow.
guide your feet in everything.
Yeah.
Sabi nga, di ba, God's word is like a lamp to our feet. And that's
Mm-mm.
really true. So throughout my journey, I felt that. I really felt that na when you anchor yourself to God, siya na yung
Mm-mm.
bahala. So during that
Yeah.
time, I didn't expect that I will win kasi my co-candidates are who joined na binibini and me and they joined other pageants na. And I was so shocked. It's my first ever pageant, like first ever in my life. And I was able to bag a place. So I was really happy
Mm-mm.
lang back then. Kasi God could really surpass what you are thinking or praying. Eh. So yun. So that's the three things na na-learn ko during the
Yeah.
pageant.
So good. Super duper good. Siguro bonus question na lang na what was
Sige.
different from your life before having a relationship with God, with Jesus, versus now that you already have this relationship with him?
I knew the Lord way back 2012 when an
Mm-mm.
office mate invited me to attend a church. So, dun ko nakilala, okay, this is Jesus Christ. This is who really is.
Right.
Talaga si Lord. But 2012 until 2019, until I was baptized by Pastor
Mm-mm.
James and Pastor Kate, it was a
Yeah.
renew the water baptism because my first water baptism in a Christian church was way back 2016. But
Mm-mm.
I really didn't really know the character of God. Like, I just know him na I accepted him. But alam mo yun, parang you really didn't feel na, okay, kung na-accept ko si God, why I'm doing this and that and all of things. So,
Yeah.
I think, dun sa question mo
Mm-mm.
na yung life ko without the Lord before or yung life ko na kilala ko siya, in-accept ko siya, but wala akong serious relationship with him versus right now. So, I
Mm-mm.
think siguro masabi ko, difference is whatever ngayon na challenge, may
Yeah.
drama ako. Alam mo yan, Faye.
Mm-mm.
Nagdadrama ako, may mga rants moment pa rin ako. But I think ngayon, na mas kilala mo yung character niya, ang bilis mong bumalik. May,
Yeah.
may mga seasons ka and moment na parang pakiramdam mo, parang hindi ko maramdaman, totoo ba si Lord? Biglang magda-doubt ka and
Mm-mm.
all like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But if you're really anchored to Him, yung mga
Mm-mm.
ganong doubts and fears and mga confusion, once na pabilis ka makabalik agad.
That's
Kasi
true.
relationship siya, di ba parang pinagkatampuhan sa parents? Parang
Yeah.
aluin mo lang yung mom mo or dad mo, parang tatay, nanay, ganyan, okay na
Mm-hmm.
tayo, ganyan. Parang
Yes.
ganun lang kay Lord. Ngayong alam mo na yung relationship mo sa kanya is like a relationship, like a father, a friend. Mas
Mm-mm.
mabilis, like, kunwari, may nangyari man na parang pakiramdam mo nag-backslide ka or nalayo ka, marunong ka na bumalik sa kanya. I mean, lagi
Yes.
lang naman siyang nandyan. Tayo lang talaga yung lumalayo. So, I think that's the
Yeah.
difference. Kasi dati, kapag backslide ako before, nung nakilala ko siya, talagang, ang tagal, like, it took years. Parang,
Mm-mm.
ano nangyayari sa akin? But right now, alam mo yan, marami akong moment na parang, may moment na parang, what's happening? But,
Yeah.
I was able to get back again and pag-fight yung relationship ko with God. So, I think that's the
Mm-mm.
difference. I now know how to fight my relationship with Him.
Yeah. That's so good. It really has a difference when you just
Mm-hmm.
know someone rather than having a real deal
Mm-hmm.
relationship with them. No? It's really different talaga. For
True,
sure.
true.
Right. So
Yeah.
okay, thank you
Agree with that.
for answering that question. That's so beautiful. Last question, ate. Your message na lang for all the
Sige.
people who's feeling discouraged during this season. Your message to everyone who's feeling
Okay.
discouraged.
Okay. Siguro ang message ko na it's okay to be discouraged. It's
Mm-hmm.
natural. You are human.
Mm-mm.
It's okay to feel like minsan negative, you felt like sad, may
Mm-mm.
fear, may doubts, may anxiety. It's normal. But for me, what's not normal is yung tatambayan mo yan,
Wow,
yung
yes.
discouraged feeling
Yeah.
or negative situation or emotions ng
Mm-hmm.
sobrang tagal. Why? Because equipped ka eh. You have all the strength, the skills, the
Mm-hmm.
wisdom that you need for you to get out of that season.
That's so
Yung
good.
pagtambay dyan, okay lang minsan tumambay. Sabihin natin, kasi alam mo na, meron tayong mga stages na, sige, yung parang nafe-feel natin, parang gustong-gusto natin minsan yung self-pity, may mga ganung pakiramdam.
Mm-hmm.
Okay
Right.
lang siya, it's natural, but madaming plano si God eh. Marami siyang nakahandang plans and blessings for you. If you
Mm-mm.
will stay on that season, like for example, siguro Faye, very quick lang, like moving on. Nung sinabi ni God na hiwalayan na, mali, hindi yan talaga yung para sa'yo.
Right.
Minsan you wanted to stay on that eh. It's okay, sige, okay lang, but nakikita mo once na sinunod mo yung sinabi ni Lord and you obey Him and you continue just to be faithful to Him, makikita mo, you will look back sana pala mas dinalian ko na nag-move out on this season or
Yeah.
nakinig ako na mas mabilis kay Lord kasi
Mhm.
ito pala yung nakahanda sa akin. So yun lang. It's okay to be discouraged, but wag natin tambayan ng hustong matagal because God
Yeah.
has really amazing plans for us. Ang dami naghihintay
That's
ng
true.
exit.
Yes. I agree to what you said na wag nating tambayan.
Mm-hmm.
Kasi the more nating tinatambayan, the more na lumalayo yung timeline ng breakthrough. I feel like that's the
Yes.
Kasi,
Mm-mm.
go ate, sorry. You were
Agree
saying.
ako doon sa sinabi mo, yung lumala yung timeline. So,
Mm-mm.
super duper agree.
Siguro may message na din for everyone who's feeling discouraged during these times. I know I'm also human. We don't say na
Mm.
we already have a relationship with Jesus, with God, and it's all easy peasy and we don't worry. We still do,
Yes.
pero
Mm-mm.
it's with the greater hope and greater, yung anchor that we know that all of these things are temporary. Kasi,
Yes,
Jesus
really.
really, di ba, Jesus not just promised us heaven on earth, but also He promised us eternal life.
Yes.
And so, yes, we may be
Yeah.
feeling down during these times in this earth, but for sure, di ba nga,
Mm.
He said na He's the only way. So if we said yes to Him, if we genuinely have a relationship with Him and we know that He's the God of everything and He created us, na we will have a greater future for sure. 'Di ba?
Mm-hmm.
Na this is
Agree.
all just wala to compared dun sa naghihintay sa atin in the future.
Yeah.
But also, at the same time, we don't want to water down what's going on right
Yes.
now. It's all
Yes.
real.
True.
We are
Yeah.
all
Totoo.
feeling
You
discouraged
know,
also. Go ate.
yeah, you know it, Faye. You know it, Faye. I
Yeah.
always share to you my heart, lalo na sa mga pinagdaanan ko for the past few months. You know it. And
Yeah.
it's really natural. Kahit minsan, gaano kalalim yung relationship mo kay Lord, na-challenge talaga eh.
Yes.
Doon
Yes.
nakikita kung gaano yung faith mo talaga. And
Yes.
kapag nakita mo na, okay, parang lumalamlam yung fire ko,
Mm-mm.
naaano mo eh, ang maganda yung may awareness ka eh. Ang
Yes.
pangit kasi, Faye, kapag nalunod ka na, and
Yeah.
you felt like
Wow.
hindi ka na aware na ito yung permanent eh, si God eh, na everything
Mm-mm.
sa paligid just temporary and He's the real permanent lang eh. His victory is the real
Yes.
permanent. So,
Mhm.
yeah, I think I agree with everything that you said. Super agree.
Mm-mm. Yeah. Wow. Oh my God. I'm super encouraged with all of the sharings that you've said, ate. I
Ako
hope that
din.
we'd have a lot more time to do this. But thank
Oo.
you so much. I really appreciate
You're
your
welcome.
time with sharing to everyone, to every podcast listener about your experience, about what you've gone through. And I know that God will always bless your heart with so many things pa. And all the prayers that we've been praying for.
Yeah. Thank you so much for inviting me, and I hope
Yes,
I
of
was really
course.
able to share some knowledge sa or wisdom or like encouragement to the listeners. And I do hope and pray that you continue tuning in with Faye's podcast kasi she
Yes.
really has a lots of guests pa who will really
Yes.
inspire you and get you motivated. And
That's
lalo
so
na dito sa
true.
season na to. So
Yes,
thank you so
for
much,
sure.
Faye.
Thank you, Ate Mike. Ate Jewel. Your
Yeah, thank
your
you.
second name is really beautiful. Oh,
So, to every girls out there, so
right.
even you're part or not part of my church, which is the favorite church in Church Namin Faye, I am
Mm-mm.
inviting every girls out there of all ages to join us on Favor Girl Come Alive conference on September 25. That's a Saturday on Crown Plaza.
Mm-mm.
So, it has its ticket, but Favor Girl Conference will be flexible depending kasi sa situation or i-announce ng government natin sa mga ECQs or mga MECQ.
Yeah.
But you could go to favor.church/Favor Girl Conference for your tickets. And I
Mm-mm.
am sure, even if it's mangyari siya online or personal, you're gonna enjoy it. And di ba, medyo dead tayo lahat ngayon because of pandemic and God is calling you to come alive. So get
Yeah.
ready, girls, and hope to see you there on our Favorite Girl Come Alive conference on September 25 in Galleria. Grand
Yay!
Plaza, Galleria,
Come,
right? Okay.
come alive, girls, come alive. So I will link anywhere kung saan mang description yung link for the tickets for that. And again, we are encouraging you girls to join this because we believe that you may not be part of Favor Church,
Yes.
but we believe in encouraging and empowering women, girls like us. So it's really needed during this
Yeah.
season. So we highly recommend that. Join us, join.
Yeah.
Yon.
You are
Thank
all
you.
welcome.
Yes, yes,
See
yes.
you. See you.
Yes, see you.